And it's going to be split into two different parts. The first part is going to be for singles. The second part will be for couples. And I will put a link below if you want to just skip ahead to the couple reading. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Staffs, the Five of Pentacles, Justice reversed, Six of Cups reversed, and Ace of Swords. And the Eight of Cups at the beginning is reversed. Okay. Okay. So singles, there is a new beginning that's going to be happening closer to the end of the month. But at the beginning, I think you're going to have to work through some things from the past that maybe somebody, and this makes sense because in March we are having a Mercury retrograde. So oftentimes people come in from the past. Now, this situation right here with the Nine of Staffs and then the Eight of Cups reversed, it really kind of speaks of having to tie up loose ends, tie up things that, you haven't taken care of with relationships of the past. And also, and making sure that you stand up for who you are now, not who you were then. Because if you don't take care of these things, this Five of Pentacles popping up, it kind of has this feeling of if you don't stand up for yourself and take care of the situation from the past, like tell them off in a way, tell them, it's time to go, tell them that, this relationship doesn't work anymore, or it didn't work in the past, and to kind of cut ties in a way, it's going to suck you. It's going to suck the energy out of you and deplete you. And if you actually, speak up for yourself and speak up for what you or who you are now, then this, even though you will still feel a sense of exhaustion, exerting yourself in that way, it'll free you up for what is to come. Because also with the Six of Cups reversed too, it's speaking of nostalgia. And so it's asking you to, when you look to your past, Pisces, not to hold on to your past, okay? There's nothing that you can do with what has happened. All you can take care of is what is going on now. And so with this kind of layout here, I do feel like the person who's coming out, who's coming back from your past is a past lover and is somebody who really just stuck it to you, broke your heart. All right, because here we have Justice reversed too, so it's this feeling of you never felt like you got to say goodbye, you never got to say your part, you never got to really finish this relationship. And it's always been weighing on you. And finally now this person is showing up in some regard. And you just have all of the stuff you want to say, and you want to see them, and you want, you're torn because you feel so hurt, but you love so passionately this person. But you have to tie this up because we have this lovely Ace of Swords at the end of the month. And Ace of Swords is a new relationship. And most likely, Pisces, it's going to be with an air sign. So it's going to be with an Aquarius person, a Gemini, Libra, or somebody who exhibits that kind of air about them. So air signs often are very communicative, can be whimsical in a way, very romantic, super, just like I think I already said, just really intelligent. They're super smart. And Pisces, it's just going to kind of throw you for a loop that these people are super intelligent and romantic. But this person coming in is blocked by all of these cards here, okay? So do you see how there's this little separation happening? We have 5 cards speaking of taking care of the past, and then the one card at the end saying, here's your new beginning, okay? So to get to this new beginning at the end, you have to go through this journey of accepting what happened, facing your past and then letting it go. And Pisces, that's going to be the hard part for you, because the Five of Pentacles showing up in this reading says that you're not going to escape the emotions that come with it. You're not going to escape that feeling of depletion, of tiredness, of feeling loss, but you can temper it if you stand up for yourself and you recognize that these feelings that you have right now are simply residuals from the past. And so to let them go and to put them to bed, put them down finally, letting them go so that you can really carry on. Okay, so by the end of the month, like I said, there's going to be someone who's going to just tickle you in an intelligent, communicative way, and wake you up with their words and their eyes, So, but they won't come in and tell you let go of this other past relationship. Okay, so let's pull two from the Universal Love. Before I go into my Universal Love deck, I do also want to say that with this Justice card in reverse, I do feel like this past relationship might have been a financial situation, or a really bad divorce where you lost assets, or you had to give you had to give something that you didn't want to. And so this is another aspect of, you can't hold on to that anymore. You have to let it go. 9 of Staffs is stand up for who you are and what you are. 6 of Cups is no longer hold on to the past, move on. Okay? So I do see that, like, the person who is going to be coming back could definitely be, your ex-husband or your ex-wife. So... Okay, so we've got the 2 cards, Earth Connection and the Mystic. So the Mystic card definitely speaks to a Piscean energy, and Earth Connection is just beautiful. So with these 2 cards, Earth Connection is to remember that you are part of a bigger picture. You are part of a whole. And so these feelings that you are having and of just anxiety, of stress, of sadness, it is... You can count on the world to take it in. You can give it to Mother Earth. You can give it to the Earth and just let Earth take it. All right? You don't have to hold it anymore. You are part of a bigger picture. So let go of those pains. Let go of that anger even, or that just sadness of what happened. And just let it seep into the soil. Let it seep into Mother Earth and let Earth take care of it. Also, the Mystic showing up is that you, Pisces, you already know this. You are so cosmic. You are so intuitive. You are so on point when it comes to hunches. All right? So pay attention to that. The Mystic showing up is saying, really listen to your inner self. Listen to your hunch. Listen to that connection you have with Earth, with the sky, with the air, really connect in that regards, and it will lead you to where you need to go. But have faith in it, trust it, which I don't really worry with Pisces. You trust so beautifully, but trust yourself, and trust Mother Earth, trust your guides to guide you to where you need to go. These 2 cards are saying, your guides, Mother Earth, you are so connected, you are so grounded if you allow yourself to be. All right, so let's move on to the couples. Hello, Pisces couples. How is it going? So we are going to focus on a love reading for couples. So this is for a couple that has at least one member who's a Pisces. And let's call on the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading, calling in the divine. Okay. All right, we got them. Now, the cards that are for my Pisces couples are Ace of Cups reversed, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups reversed, 8 of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Fool, and then an extra card of the High Priestess reversed. Okay, so with these cards, we do have a situation that one of you, if not both of you, kind of feel stagnant or stuck. With Ace of Cups reversed, it's like you guys just can't break, and I say guys, but I just mean, either one of the partners. It could be a man, woman, it could be man, man, woman, 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 man, whatever your couple situation is, it works. Yeah. As long as there is love between the 2 of you. But as I was saying, with the Ace of Cups energy in the reverse, it's really speaking about an emotional disconnect between the 2 of you. All right. So it's like you can't break that barrier and move past it into a higher level of emotional connection. And I feel like there's something that has happened where at least one of you, and usually I would say that it is definitely a Pisces, it's you, you have been working so hard at connecting with your partner that you're just exhausted at this point. You're just exhausted and you don't really know. With the Seven of Cups, it's like, how do you carry on when you're so tired? How do you move on from this? And this whole energy is kind of saying like, well, I just can't deal with it like that. I've heard a lot of people lately say, I can't even, and then that's all they say. I can't even. But it's like an overwhelming feeling. Eight of Swords has that, of like just feeling overwhelmed with all of the effort that you have been putting into the relationship and not really necessarily getting anything back. And the Knight of Cups energy is a warning for you, actually, Pisces. I mean, you could actually be dating someone. There's two situations right here with this Knight of Cups. The first one is, like I was saying, a warning to you, Pisces, that if you don't take care of yourself, and if you don't get yourself back to a centered situation in the relationship, that you're going to be acting out aggressively, and by aggressively I mean passive aggressively, towards your partner. You will be exhausted and you will not be able to shine your brightness. You're going to go to your lower level just to get by, and so that's one situation with the Knight of Cups. The second situation is that this is your partner, the Knight of Cups. And so they are working at a very low level. And so that's why you are exhausted. It's because you are trying to feed something that you can't. You're trying to help out a person who you can't help out. But here's the beauty of this entire reading. The Fool right here. Okay? The Fool. Because since it's in the upright position, it's saying have faith. Have faith. Believe in yourself. Believe in your partner. And this is funny because I just put this here. So this High Priestess card in the reverse is linked to the Knight of Cups. And having these two kind of linked in a way also really speaks about you and your exhaustion. That you can't go in and out of different realms because of this situation. You can't take care of things at work because your relationship is struggling. You can't take care of your family because your relationship is struggling, and vice versa. So this is just a rough patch. Ace of Cups reversed just means that at this time you are not connecting. But in order to connect with your partner, you have to have faith. You have to have faith, and you have to believe in each other. And not only do you have to think it, you have to act on it. All right? So you have to show your partner that you believe in them. You have to show your partner that you believe in yourself and that you believe in the relationship together. And if that is really exhausting to you because of everything you have been doing already, and the relationship has kind of taken, I don't see necessarily like a lot of fighting. I don't see fighting in this. I see just a lack of emotion, a lack of acknowledgement from each other, to each other. So it's not this, fight, throwing bottles, shoes at each other. It's more of, one person comes home, says hello, and then goes into the den and reads, while the other person is watching TV in the other room. It's just this complete disconnect that's happening here, Pisces. And so the Fool is saying, now is the time for you, if you want this relationship to actually keep going and to grow, you're going to have to click off the TV and go sit with your loved one, your beloved, in the den while they're reading, or vice versa, or grab their hand and say, let's go to the bookstore, or, do something that brings you guys together. And here's the kicker about this whole situation too, is that if that is something that makes your stomach turn, and if that is something that says, and you go, ugh, I can't even, I can't even deal with it, then you need to reevaluate this relationship, because it should be a joy to spend with your partner, and it should be exciting and happy to be like, you know what, let's do something together. Because the Eight of Swords is a self-inflicted prison. The two of you have created a prison around yourselves, disconnecting you from your partner. You have to walk out of that prison because you made it. Okay, and so did your partner. Not just you, it took two. All right, so let's pull from the Universal Love deck. Okay, love. Oh, I love that. Guardian. Those are such beautiful cards for you, for my Piscean couples. Remember that your relationship is truly based on love, unconditional love, and that love is all around you, not just within your relationship, but a connection with earth, with wind, with fire, with water. Connect love to everything you do. And once you connect it and you connect with your partner, guard that. Guard it so tightly. Make it super important in your life. Make it a priority. Make love your priority. Pisces, that's what March is all about for you. My Pisces couples, make love a priority. And if, like I said, and if that turns your stomach and you're like, I just don't even want to bother, then you need to really reflect on who you are, what you are doing, and where you want to go, because something needs to change. But make love the priority in March, okay?